All right, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our guest for tonight, the host of Hardwood Heroes on WOUB, Mr. Erik Threet II. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
So you are the host of Hardwood Heroes.
Yes, sir.
Can you give the audience just a brief idea of what that is, what you do?
All right, so Hardwood Heroes is a high school basketball show that covers high school basketball in the Southeast Ohio area. We cover the Tri-Valley Conference, 16 teams like Meigs, Athens, Trimble, Southern, and we have a show that airs, 30-minute show, Sundays at 11 o'clock p.m. on WOUB.
All right, so what is it like covering high school basketball as opposed to really any like adult sport?
Well, with high schoolers, you get a lot of angry parents. Like, you're not allowed to roast children.
Yeah.
Because it's like they get really testy.
I would
So you have to find sophisticated ways to call people terrible.
Yeah.
Without saying they're terrible.
You have to like find the diplomatic way to say your kid sucks at this.
Exactly.
Make sure he's good at math.
Yeah, so that's probably the biggest thing. Parents they're very passionate about not only basketball but the kids, and then it's hard trying to tell them that the kid's not good at basketball.
Right.
Yeah.
Are you any good at basketball? I understand you got hurt recently.
Yeah, I do what I can. You know, the day that I did get hurt, my team won all 6 of their games. I just want to put that out there.
Right. Is that because you weren't on the court, or was that?
Oh no, I was competing with that man right there. That's my roommate. I went up and tried to block his shot, and then I came down and came down with a few bone chips in my ankle. Nothing too serious.
So are you any good at like do you have any sort of flamboyancy when you're on the court? Do you do any sort of trick shots?
You add your own swag. You know, you have your own flavor when you play. I try and just do what I can to help my team win. I like winning. You know, I ended the game after I hurt my foot. I made 3 straight shots, ended the game. You know, so you just gotta add your own flavor where you can.
Right. So if I hypothetically had a basketball, can you do that thing where you spin it on your finger? Are you able to do that?
See, you don't need to do that when you're on the court. I do things on the court. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the trick kind of guy. I won't put the ball in the bucket. You know.
Yeah. So we don't need this. Grits. That's our producer Grits over there. I really just wanted to throw something at him. So before you were the host for Hardwood Heroes, you were also the online host for, isn't it Gridiron Glory?
Gridiron Glory, yes sir.
Football coverage? What's that like?
It was a lot of fun. It was a long season. We
Right.
had 14 episodes. I would basically go out into the community and find people, I guess, who didn't get much coverage, find some people to share the love with, because when you have a lot of good teams, they get all the good coverage. So talking about some sophomores, some younger players that didn't get much coverage, doing stuff like that, finding stories about kids who were battling diseases and stuff like that. It was a lot of fun.
I imagine. I take it you can't spin the football either.
I think I can spin it on the ground. Is it a good football? Like, get one of them. All right, still spin. We're good.
I actually wasn't expecting that one. I just really wanted to throw something at our producer again.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. My bad. I ain't gonna go ahead. Do what you gotta do.
Well, thank you.
This is a program.
Oh man, I'm a stupid person. So what is it like working with everyone on Hardwood Heroes? Do you guys get along well?
We're a big happy family, man. It's you get friends, like lifelong friends, doing things like that. Having people who are doing the same things you're doing,
right, and
growing and trying to get a job one day. I mean, there's probably people who don't like each other, but I like everybody.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, do you guys has anything weird happen? Like any?
There's some borderline things that go on in the newsroom. I don't know if I'm able to speak on some of the borderline things. We have a code of conduct. It's on the wall. I don't know if people read it or not.
Rules are meant to be broken.
Not according to the code of conduct, but there's rules, you know. Yeah.
Okay, so of the teams that you covered, do you have a favorite for this season?
I'm not allowed to have a favorite. As a journalist, I'm supposed to be unbiased, but yeah, I'm supposed to be unbiased. I'm unbiased.
So you can't tell people that the kid sucks or that the team sucks.
Well, I can say that their team is bad. Like, I just can't be like, this is my favorite team. Even though I want to, sometimes I cross that line with a few teams because I have a few connections within the team. But as a journalist, you're supposed to be unbiased and not show favoritism. Where parents, they get testy and then we get nasty tweets. Parents tweet at me.
They do?
They tweet at me. Like, they'll have like a weird, like there was this dad that followed me and he had a Snapchat filter on his face, and it was like the big nose one, and that was his profile picture, and he had like 100 followers and followed 1,500 people, and I was really confused. And he followed me and then he unfollowed me. I was kind of sad, but at the same time, I didn't follow him back, so I guess I can't be upset.
Right. Wait, so people actually like will attack you on Twitter for your coverage of?
Mostly Facebook. Parents are on Facebook, but they actually care. Like they're watching our stuff and seeing what we're doing. It's kind of cool to see that they're watching us.
Right.
It makes kind of what we're doing a little more important. But yeah, they get a little testy.
I can imagine. Well, if you guys are interested in watching Erik's coverage on Hardwood Heroes, it airs every Sunday night at 11 p.m. on WOUB. We'll be back with Erik in a little while to play a little game.